1938, a mob hanged a man from this bridge. When they looked over the rail, the rope was empty. Ever since, people come out here in the dark and knock 3 times to call him back. But when historians went looking for the man who died here, they found nothing. No grave, no newspaper, no record he ever existed. So what's been answering the knocks? This is Goatman's Bridge. 1884, Denton County, Texas. A crew bolts together 145 feet of iron over Hickory Creek, shipped in pieces from the King Iron Bridge Company, Cleveland, Ohio. Before the bridge, this was a cattle ford. Cowboys pushed herds straight through the water. The new bridge carried the main road, Denton to Dallas, and they named it for the town it pointed to, Alton. Here's the strange part. Alton was already dead. It had been the county seat until 1856. The town emptied out. The buildings vanished. So from day one, this bridge was named after something that no longer existed. Remember that. It's a theme. For 50 years, wagons, then automobiles, rattled across its wooden deck. 1 lane. Cars took turns. You'd flash your headlights to claim the crossing. And somewhere along the way, locals started repeating a rule. Whatever you do, cross this bridge with your headlights on, because of the man who lived on the other side. The story goes like this. In the 1930s, a man named Oscar Washburn lived just past the bridge. A black farmer in Jim Crow, Texas. He raised goats, good ones, milk, cheese, hides. If you needed it, Washburn had it. Honest prices, fair dealing. Folks around Denton just called him the Goatman. Business got so good, he hung a sign right on the bridge. This way to the Goatman's, a black man, advertising his success. On the main road into town, in a county where the Klan didn't just exist, it ran things. The story says that sign was a death sentence. August 1938. A line of cars crosses the bridge at midnight, headlights off, so he wouldn't see them coming. They dragged Oscar Washburn from his home. They put a rope over the iron rail, and they hanged him off the side of the bridge. Then they looked over the rail to be sure. The rope was still there. The noose was empty. No splash, no ripples, no body. He was just gone. And the mob panicked. The story says they went back that night and burned his family alive in the house. Whatever crossed that creek didn't come back as Oscar Washburn. They say he came back as something else. Half man, half goat. Eyes like brake lights in the dark. Cross without headlights. He's waiting on the other side. Honk twice. The red eyes open in the tree line. Or knock 3 times on the iron. And he knocks back. For 80 years, that was the story. Then somebody finally looked him up. Denton's own librarians took the legend seriously. Special collections, the town's memory. If a man was lynched on that bridge in August 1938, the local paper would have said something. Murders made the front page, even then, especially then. So they pulled every issue from August 1938. Every page, every column. Nothing. Not one line about a hanging at the bridge. Okay, papers ignored black victims all the time. Check the census. Was there an Oscar Washburn in Denton County at all? There was. 1. He was white, and his family had already moved 2 counties away. The author of Ghosts of Denton dug even deeper. Her verdict: no black man named Oscar Washburn ever lived near that bridge. There is no record of a lynching in Denton in 1938. Even the town's own ghost tour historian admits it. The names appear in no document, anywhere. Nobody can even find the story in print before the internet era. Trace it back, and it dissolves into slumber party stories. Teenagers daring each other onto a dark bridge. Then the internet got hold of it, and a campfire story hardened into a true crime. Case closed, right? A made-up victim, a made-up lynching, a made-up monster. Except for one thing. The archives do hold a Klan lynching in Denton County, a real one, and it's worse than the legend. December 14th, 1922. Pilot Point, north end of Denton County. 2 black men sit in the town jail. Accused, never charged, of stealing 2 horses. The jail is left unguarded. That night the Klan comes. The 2 men are taken. They are never seen again. No trial, no graves, no bodies ever found. The next morning, a note is nailed to the newspaper editor's door. A warning to every black resident of the county to get out, signed in effect, "We did this, and we'll do it again." And here is the detail that should make your skin crawl. Nobody ever wrote down their names. Not the paper, not the county, not the state. 2 murdered men, 0 names. That's what a real Denton County lynching looks like in the record. Now hold that next to the legend. The legend gives us a name history can't find. History gives us victims nobody bothered to name. Sit with that for a second. And 1922 wasn't an outlier here. Between 1860 and 1880, this county lynched at least 17 men and 1 boy. In the 1920s, Denton's Clavern 136 wasn't hiding in the woods. It had the sheriff, the city marshal, the county attorney, a district judge. In 1921, 300 robed Klansmen paraded straight down the Denton Square. Nobody needed a ghost story to be afraid after dark. The same decade, the city erased Quakertown, a thriving black neighborhood, for a park. Across Texas, more than 700 documented lynchings. Most victims' stories were never written down by anyone official. A historian put it this way: the truth leaks out through folklore. Stories like the Goatman point at a violent past, without naming the people who did it. So maybe the Goatman isn't history. Maybe he's a memorial. But that doesn't explain what keeps happening out there at 3 a.m. 2017. A paranormal TV crew rolls up with night vision cameras. 4 local women tell them something out here attacks people. During filming, a cameraman claims he's thrown 20 feet. The host appears to choke himself on camera, and the show's photographer quits after that night in the woods. Weeks later, 2 internet ghost hunters show up with a Ouija board. One of them believes, the other one does not. He dances on the planks. "Goatman, I'm dancing on your bridge." "It's my bridge now." Nothing throws him off. 23 million people watch that video, and the bridge becomes a pilgrimage site. Ghost tours, TikTok hunts at 3 a.m. A local man has played the Goatman in costume for a decade. It's a whole economy of fear now. But talk to the people who go at night, and the reports don't sound like theater. Growls from the tree line, where nothing shows on camera. Rocks thrown out of empty darkness. And the knocks. Knock 3 times, and something knocks back. All of it on a dead bridge that stands right next to the living one. You can hear the highway while you wait for the Goatman. So here's where the bridge leaves you. It was named for a town that vanished. It spent 140 years pointing at things that disappeared. A dead town. An erased neighborhood. 2 men with no names. Maybe the Goatman is a demon. Maybe he's a ghost. Or maybe he's the shape a county gave its guilt. Either way, if you find yourself out there some Texas twilight, keep your headlights on. And whatever you do, don't knock.